going on, dudes? How you guys doing? I am TheeRealDuke, and welcome to episode 4 of my Infinite Heights Survival Multiplayer Minecraft Let's Play. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing alright. Got a big episode for you guys today. I want to show you guys a bunch of things. I wanted to start over here. Adrian, like I said last episode, has joined us, and this is some of the awesome stuff he's been working on. We did, since the last episode, a remodel of this house, which is kind of cool. We have a new setup for the kind of rice paddy vibe type thing we were talking about. Yes, it is wheat. I know there's no rice crop in here, but you know, visually, it resembles the thing. So, and this is inside the house. Now, I don't know if I mentioned before, but I do want to do it again. If I did already once. For the roof, I really loved the side texture of the hay, and I like the idea of, I guess it would be the top and the bottom texture of the hay bale. And I really like the idea of using it to make like a thatch roof. And this is turning into a traditional Japanese, like authentic kind of style build. We ended up getting like sucked into doing a bunch of research, but anyway, this is kind of a very, very old style roof that was thatched. And so, you know, I really like the idea of using hay to do that. But I couldn't figure out a way to get rid of the red bands that go around the sides, and I was talking to Adrian about it for a little bit, and he came up with slapping a piece of yellow wool. And from, you know, a reasonable distance, I think even up close, the textures are different, but they're not so different, and the colors are also, you know, different, but not too different to where it's like a distracting kind of thing. So anyway, so that, and then we have a little storage hut. I believe in Japanese it's called a kura. It's, you know, traditionally it's supposed to be, or the images that we saw when we were doing research, the reference pictures that we saw. Tile roof. This is the closest we can come to tile for now in Minecraft. And then kind of a log cabin side wall type thing. It's just a storage hut. He's got some stuff in here, you know, no big deal. He's going to make a storage warehouse soon, like the one I have. He has some stacks of stuff here. A couple of heads. Cool chicken head. Potates. So, yeah, so I just wanted to show you guys that. And then we built a cool retaining wall. He built a cool retaining wall over here with cobble and some brick. You can see the exposed dirt, which I think looks cool. It's kind of got this crazy broken up texture. We have acacia wood logs kind of run up the side. He hid the crazy orange color in there. So it's not that distracting. It looks really nice. Looks like sun faded, you know, kind of wood beams there, which is cool. And then we have a dock in this traditional style boat, which, you know, I'm digging. More of the thatched kind of roof. It's a little boat. We got rivers and water running through the entire I guess kingdom. We got rivers and stuff running through my entire region. So there's gonna be a lot of boats. There's going to be a lot of awesome bridges, too. And they're going to have to be kind of big because the boats are going to need to fit under them. But I did talk to Discoveries, server owner Discoveries, and he said it would be cool if we set up a warp here. So there will be a warp soon, and I will announce that as soon as we figure out where it's going to be and what it is. We're going to start expanding from here, going in that direction. I'm thinking about making a kind of substantial gate/bridge thing, which is going to go... It's just gonna like basically come straight out from here, connect to this, and then carry over to here, and then that'll get us in there. Also, Adrian is going to, and I are going to start working on a bridge to connect from his island to my island, and that kind of thing too. So a lot coming up in upcoming episodes. In this episode, you can see I got some carrots going here, and I wanted to talk about just 3 more things. I wanted to talk about a little bit more in depth with market listings, with the auction system that we have, and also potions. I wanted to touch on potions and get back to mining a little bit because I had some questions about that from my last episode from dudes on the server. So shout out number 1 to all my cool dudes, all the cool dudes on the Infinite Heights server. What's up, dudes? So I'm going to show you guys one of the potions that you can brew using Alchemy, one of the MCMMO skills. Okay, you can see I have some carrots growing here. The potion is this Haste 2 potion. Now, Alchemy is the MCMMO skill that governs potion brewing, okay? There's a lot to it, but to get to the Haste 2 potion, you need to be level 125. Now I'm going to show you real quick the fastest way to do it, and it is this. So we have a potion of swiftness, which has the extended duration, which means that a redstone dust has been applied to it. So you brew a standard potion of swiftness. This standard speed potion is just sugar after you add the nether wart. So it's nether wart, then sugar, and then you add either glowstone or redstone. Okay, you add redstone actually to get it to here, to the extended duration. So you just set up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Adrian and I were working this out. You set up 8 stands. With the speed potion, it's just sugar. There's sugar cane everywhere, so it's cheap. It's not like you need golden, glistering melon or anything like that. And then, so right here, it's the extended duration, and then you can actually just, after the extended duration's brewed, you can add this, which will increase the potency. And then when this is done, switch back. So if I do /alchemy, you should see this tick up here in a second when that's, there it is. And I just gained another level, okay? So if you do that with 8 brewing stands, by the time you get to the 8th one and come back to the first one, it's time to refill that one. And if you have 2 sets going with 2 people and you're in the same party, you get to level 125 in an hour. It's super, super, super fast. That's the fastest way we could figure to do it. Adrian helped me out with that. So that's how you get to that level. And then to brew it, all you need is carrot. It's super simple. It's nether wart first, then carrot, then increase the potency with the glowstone dust, and you get haste 2. You're not going to believe what this does. It's the freaking haste beacon is what it is. It's the haste effect from the beacon. We're going to combine that with this guy, efficiency 5. You'll see. You'll see. I'm going to go head to the mining world, head to the farm world, and we're going to get right on it. You're going to love this. Check it out. Okay, so it is thunderstorming in the farm world. All I'm doing is I'm just digging a tunnel here, kind of long, and I just kind of come butt up against the wall, dig out as far as I can, place a torch, and kind of keep lurching along like this, 10 at a time. Okay, when I get a corridor that's sufficiently long, it becomes go time. Now you need 2 things to do this. So basically this came about from people saying, okay, listen, Duke, I get it. Okay, blast mining is OP, truly. You were correct about how powerful it is, blast mining, FTW. However, I gotta get the TNT, which, maybe I don't feel like grinding all that gravel for the TNT or killing creepers or whatever it is to get the gunpowder for the TNT, whatever, okay? And it really only does kick in truly at higher levels, above a couple hundred. It starts, you start really noticing the plus 50% drop. So what is another blazing fast way? Was another OP impossible way for me to mine quickly, and it's this combination, okay? So now you get to do haste 2 and have this effect without having to kill a wither, okay? So you'll need 2 things for it. You'll need the haste potion, which I told you I already told you how easy it is and showed you how easy it is to level up your alchemy skill to get to haste 2. It's cheap too. You don't need to, doesn't take any time, okay? You're gonna need an efficiency 5 pick. You're just gonna need it. That's another thing you need to do. Now, getting levels should not be too hard, especially if you are mining the way we talked about, or taking care to not skip over things like coal, like iron if you don't need it, or like this redstone here. or if you're in the nether using quartz, stuff like that, same thing, okay? Don't skip that. So when you drink, here's all we're going to do. I've created this corridor. Alright, we're going to sip this, and with the efficiency 5, we're going to go nuts. Check it out. It's going to be awesome. Here it goes. Now you do have to be a little careful because you are creating a large, flat, dark, open space, right? So, you know, mobs can spawn. But let's see how we did here. There it is. So I wanted to show you guys that it is so easy and so quick. You know, it's I think a very viable alternative if you need, especially if you need a large amount of resources, like a large amount of cobble or things like that. This is a great way for you guys to keep it rolling. So I'm just gonna keep zipping along here. Yeah. So I'm gonna clear out this dirt and see if I can get another diamond to pop out of here or something. But I will catch you guys back at the base. This is one other thing I want to show you guys. See you soon. Alright, so I have all of the materials together, and basically what I wanted to do was, you know what? Let me just show you guys what I'm talking about. So if we take a look at, and this is my fortress. If you checked out my Let's Builds, you have seen this before. But what I'm talking about here is the wall. Okay, now it's stone brick because that's the primary kind of block for this type of build. Just, you know, castle build, right? So what I've done here, I have the crenellations along the top. Crenellations not uncommon, but not as common in Asian style walled cities or castle walls. But what adds interest here is that the wall is set back, okay? There's bump outs in the wall that add interest, okay? And underneath the crenellations there, and then you can see at this gate here, I have like a hole here, which is kind of cool, and then there's this design that's actually sunken into the wall or pulled out from the wall a little bit, right? So that kind of a thing. There's also little towers, like little half towers kind of sticking out there. Some of these features are present typically in Asian style architecture, but not really. So I need to figure out a way, not quite to that same level, so I need to figure out a way to keep the wall simple but also add interest to it so that it's not quite so plain. So this is what I came up with. I'm just gonna bang it out real quick for you guys. So check this out. So the foundation layer, I'm gonna make gravel like I do, and I'm just gonna start so it's off center on a break here, so it's not a completely smooth piece of wall, just so you can kind of see what I'm working with here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's actually gonna span across those breaks, this break here and this break here. I have a lot of gravel, which is good because it takes a lot of gravel, and I didn't bring cobble with me, obviously, so let's grab some of that. Whoop. Okay, and then so we're gonna go like this. Now to set this apart, I'm actually going to start with stone brick lower. Now, I think that cracked stone brick is the perfect transition between the two. Actually, that could stay there. Not like that. I'll get it. This one needs to go is the problem. Go. Actually, that one can stay also. And no, the fact that it's on this bump out here is messing me up a little bit. Okay, is that right? You know what? I'm gonna have to screw around with it for a second and see it. I forgot stone stairs. Stone brick. And you may be wondering, if you don't know, how I am just jumping back and forth so quickly. You get, when you join the server, you get five homes. And I have my inventory, my chest room set as one of the homes. So I can just obviously just bump in there as quickly as I feel like. So, you know, because this bump out's here, I'm just going to fudge a little bit. And that's going to be... How am I going to handle the bump out that ends on one block like that? What we'll do is slide this whole column right back in. I think that would look best. Yep, I think that's going to read best. There we go. Yep. Good. Yeah. And then we'll maintain this here. So the base would be 7 wide, then I'm coming up 5 wide for the main part. And instead of wool, I'm going to add a little bit of extra interest by using quartz. And then what I'm going to do here is, this is the little bit of jazz that I'm going to add into the middle here. I have these chiseled quartz blocks, right? Now you can see the wool through here, which looks like junk compared to the quartz. It doesn't look like junk compared to the quartz. It's just, if you can see it through here, I think it should be solid. So I'm just going to sneak in some quartz in there. A little boom, 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 boom. Okay. Not bad. A little bump out. Let's go ahead and continue on up here. So these get broken off so that we can extend it. 3, yeah, like that. And then we're going to go in, instead of the green wool, we have the green stained clay, which is another little bit of a distinction, which I think looks really good. And then we have this row like this. And this now protrudes 1 extra level over on the side here, but it fits in line with this. So we add that little bump there, and then there's a little design thing that I like doing up top that I'll show you guys real quick too, which is pretty easy, pretty fast. Just get a spot for me to stand, power through here. Grab those materials back, okay. So right on the middle, right above where the stairs are, it's going to be like that. And like that. I'm actually going to pull that one forward, and then it's going to go up. Like that. Yep. So then this one connects there. And then underneath, we're going to have this terminate on the side like that, and on the side actually here like that. And then we're just going to build up the roof just 1 higher here. And it's also going to be a little bit thicker. Yeah. You know what, let's kick it out. Let's actually make it 1 wider even. Yeah, we'll make it 1 wider even. In both directions, I mean. Yes. Then I'm just gonna throw a torch right there. Yep. So there's that little bump out. Then I'm going to count from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then on this 9th one, I'm just going to throw a strip. Just a strip. A single one. There we go. Just like that. And I'm going to continue that down. I'm going to kill these zombies off. I'm going to finish this one up, and I'm going to throw another one in on the side here so we can kind of see exactly what I'm talking about. I'll finish it up. I'll be right back. Alright, so almost done. This area got a little weird over here, but I think figuring out a reasonable solution. Getting a little close to this also. That's alright. So we're gonna keep it. But there you can see like one little section right here with all this jazz. This little bump out here, and then this little section here. So that's going to add just a little bit of extra interest into the wall, just a little bit of extra zing. This looks a little bit, you know what, for right now this looks fine, but I think this blends in a little bit too much, and I might just kind of pull this one section out. And the same with this section here, just to make sure that they do stand out, to make sure that interest is intact. And there's a little tiny little bump of a rooflet right there too, just to kind of add, you know, add a little zazz in there. So, you know, I have a little bit of work cut out for me because I got to repeat this every. See, there's 8 blocks between the center of this and this one and this one in the center of this. So there'll be another 8 blocks until this one on the 9th block, and then maybe a bridge here, you know. Anyway, that is how we're going to finish out the wall design. I hope you dudes enjoyed watching. That is it for this episode. Join me and these builds. Submit some ideas to the process. Firestar submitted something that we're looking at right now, so that build is going to be included in our little kingdom here. Join us at play.infiniteheightsmc.com. Check out updates for this on the forums at just infiniteheightsmc.com. Thank you guys so much for hanging out, for checking out this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you found it useful. Drop me a line. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what kind of stuff you want to see from this too, because, you know, we are open to ideas. Better yet, hop on the server, build what you want to see in here, and just actually do the thing. You know what I'm saying? For reals, just jump in. Anyway, thanks again. I do genuinely appreciate every single like, comment, view, and sub. I really do. So thank you. I will catch you guys next episode. It's coming shortly. TheeRealDuke, and I'm out.